Archangel Michael says, "The moment has already been written in the stars, and now the countdown has begun." A divine energy is making its way into your reality, breaking through everything that tried to delay or block it. It comes faster than you think, and once it lands, nothing in your life will look the same again. You are being summoned now to open your heart and senses because the invisible thread tied to your name is pulling something powerful toward you. There are forces that once stood in your way, but this time, they are being crushed under the weight of divine momentum. The delivery has been dispatched, and no one can intercept it now. Something you once cried for, something you secretly begged for in silence, is moving through realms, timelines, and territories just to reach you. It knows your name, your pain, and your patience. This is not just a moment, it is the moment that changes everything you've been enduring. It is wrapped in golden energy and is protected by celestial warriors. No curse, no jealousy, no manipulation can cancel this release. You are not late. You are right on divine time. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Right now, a vibration is shifting around your name. Heaven whispered it, and the air carried it into the ears of those who once doubted you. Their shock will be great when they see what has been assigned to you. The reason you were left out in the cold is about to be reversed. You will be called in, not as a servant, not as an outsider, but as someone chosen to rule the feast. This blessing carries authority, grace, and elevation. There were nights you almost gave up. Nights where you felt cursed, rejected, and unseen. But this blessing was being carved for those exact tears. It waited until the right second so it could have the maximum impact. If it had come earlier, you might not have seen its worth. Now, your spirit is mature enough to hold what's arriving. Type Amen to get blessing 447. Archangel Michael says, "Your name is now being announced in realms where angels gather to witness chosen transitions. Your name is echoing in a realm that is above gossip, doubt, betrayal, and curses. This is not just a change, it is a divine announcement carrying the seal of heaven. This is why you've been restless lately. Your soul is feeling the frequency of something coming closer. You thought it was anxiety, but it's anticipation dressed in silence. The blessing is too pure to come in chaos, so things had to be cleared first. The betrayals you went through were part of the cleansing. The isolation you faced was heaven making space. The ones who walked away from you created the empty seat that this blessing now occupies. There is no delay anymore. No more interference. No more false alarms. Type Amen to get blessing 992. A scroll with your name on it has been opened in a divine council. The discussions over your life have shifted. You are no longer being debated, you are being delivered into favor. This will shock many. Not because you weren't worthy, but because they tried so hard to convince others you were not. Their plans were loud, but your name remained written. The more they plotted, the deeper heaven protected you. While you were losing sleep, angels were fighting for you. That battle is now finished. You survived what should have broken you. And now, the reward is arriving on wings no enemy can chase. What once took years will now come in moments. Type Amen to get blessing 512. Watch carefully in the next few days. You will feel lightness, clarity, and a sudden desire to prepare your space. That's not random. That's preparation from the divine. There's something coming that does not fit in the old you. This blessing is demanding new clothes, new thoughts, and a higher atmosphere. The old patterns must break to make room. Every attack you endured was not in vain. Each one added power to the signature of your blessing. The ink used to write your release was soaked in your tears. You cried. You waited. You endured. And now, you shall receive. The universe is calling your name louder than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You are not just getting something ordinary. This is custom crafted for your exact destiny. It holds the solution to your prayers, the healing for your scars, and the light for your journey. Heaven doesn't play dice. Nothing you faced was without reason. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment served the design of this moment. Look back, and you will see how all the broken pieces shaped the space where this blessing will land. It is made for you. Tailored by divine instruction. And now, it is closer than it has ever been. Just 3, 2, 1. Watch what shifts. Listen to your spirit. You will know when it lands. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 202. Archangel Michael says, a countdown in the heavens has begun. This is a divine delivery, not by man's hand, but by sacred order. There are no couriers involved, only angels. That's why it's taking time to feel real. It's not coming through a usual door. It's coming through a door that was hidden from sight all this time. You've been walking in circles thinking you're stuck. But all along, you were pacing in front of the exact place this blessing is going to fall. The circle was not a trap, it was a sacred waiting area. And now, the gates are unlocking. You'll feel it in your bones first. Your spirit will feel like it's dancing before your mind catches up. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You will see signs today that confirm this message. Something small, but undeniable. A name, a dream, a number, a symbol, watch carefully. Don't brush it off. You are not imagining things. Heaven is intentionally loud when it's time for a major shift. And this time, your name has been carved into the blessing like a royal seal. No one else can open it. It is yours by divine inheritance. Your footsteps are being redirected. What once rejected you will now pursue you. The turn is happening now. Type Amen to get blessing 626. You are being upgraded in every realm. Emotionally. Spiritually. Financially. Energetically. And the transition won't be subtle. It will shake your current reality. People will wonder how it happened overnight. But you will know it was always coming, it just wasn't time before. Now, it is. The clock has struck divine alignment. And you are being pulled into something you can no longer be denied. Everything changes in 3, 2, 1. The wind will carry it to you. And nothing will stop its arrival. Type Amen to get blessing 878. This blessing carries more than wealth, it carries wisdom. More than favor, it carries fulfillment. More than joy, it carries justice. You waited. They laughed. You stayed silent. They accused. But now, your peace will speak louder than their voices. They will watch the blessing arrive and wonder why it chose you. But it was never theirs to question. Your name has been in the divine archives longer than they know. It was hidden for protection, not denial. Now it's being revealed for reward. This is your evidence that heaven never forgot. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, this isn't just your moment, it's your vindication. The lies spoken about you are dissolving in silence as your truth is elevated in light. The blessing doesn't need to fight, it will simply shine. Every time you forgave, every time you let go, every time you chose peace instead of retaliation, you were writing the script for this blessing. You showed heaven your soul. And heaven responded with reward. This isn't a temporary uplift. This is generational alignment. It will affect more than you. It will ripple through your bloodline. What your ancestors longed for will begin with you. The blessing carries restoration. It carries remembrance. And it carries rain. Type Amen to get blessing 313. You are not at the edge. You are at the door. And this door is about to open without a knock. Heaven has already spoken. The earth is catching up. Your environment is adjusting to make room for this transition. Things may suddenly fall away, not to punish you, but to clear the runway. This blessing is too large to share space with dead weight. Prepare now. Stand tall. Speak light. Expect sudden movement. This is not your imagination. This is your initiation. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Someone will contact you unexpectedly. Their words will be wrapped in surprise and clarity. This is not just a conversation, it is part of the delivery. You'll feel peace in the middle of confusion. Joy in the middle of routine. Because the shift won't announce itself with noise, it will sneak in with power. Doors that refused you will open without you knocking. People who ignored you will now seek your guidance. The blessing will place you in rooms your past disqualified you from. But heaven overrules earth. And your name has just been signed into release. Get ready for the unexpected elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The delay has expired. The silence has served its purpose. The blessing is on time. Heaven's order cannot be overruled. No weapon formed against your blessing has prospered. And now, it's being released into your hands. You are not begging anymore. You are receiving. Not asking. Accessing. Not hoping. Holding. The countdown is over. The promise is alive. And your name is stamped across it in golden light. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The energy around your name has shifted so dramatically that even your enemies can feel it. They may not admit it out loud, but something inside them knows you're stepping into a territory they cannot block. This blessing is surrounded by divine authority, and no shadow can darken it. Everything that once held you back has been disarmed. The chains are broken, not just physically, but spiritually and mentally. Your hands are free to receive, your heart is open to feel, and your soul is ready to rise. You are not just a receiver, you are a vessel for transformation. When this blessing lands, those connected to you will feel it too. It's going to heal, inspire, and shock everyone who thought you were forgotten. A heavenly trumpet has sounded. You may not hear it with your ears, but your spirit recognizes the shift. That's why you've been feeling different lately. Type Amen to get blessing 454. People around you will be drawn to your presence without understanding why. It's not just charm, it's divine energy radiating through you. They will see the glow and feel the peace that this blessing brings. Even the places that once rejected you will have to open their doors. The energy of rejection is being reversed, and acceptance is now written across your path. What was denied is now demanding your presence. You will be treated like royalty without asking. You won't have to convince anyone of your worth, your blessing will do the talking. It will speak in ways you never could. And the most beautiful part? You will remain humble through it all, because you'll remember the valley you walked through before reaching this mountain. Type Amen to get blessing 828. You will begin to see signs in the sky, in conversations, in sudden memories. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. Your blessing is too powerful to come without spiritual indicators. Don't ignore what you feel. Trust the tingles, the intuition, the gut pull. That's how the divine speaks when words are not enough. A surprise is being arranged with such secrecy that even you won't see the full picture until the final moment. But the feeling will overwhelm you with peace and joy. You will feel safe again. This time, you won't have to run after anything. It will come to you naturally, divinely, and permanently. Nothing stolen will be needed, because everything heaven gives lasts forever. Type Amen to get blessing 119. Archangel Michael says, "Be still and watch how fast things shift in your favor. What has taken years to fix will be handled in seconds. Divine speed is now governing your timeline. There is someone who once misjudged you. They will be one of the first to witness your rise. And their silence will be your victory. Not through revenge, not through hate, but through pure, visible transformation. That's how the divine blesses, loud without shouting. Bold without pride. The blessing is not just material. It is mental clarity, emotional wholeness, and spiritual alignment. This time, your blessing will heal what years of effort couldn't. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Get ready for unexpected funds, messages, dreams, reunions, and opportunities. All will seem random at first, but every thread leads to one divine garment, your new life. You won't even realize the fullness of it until you're already walking in it. Things that once confused you will now make sense. Patterns will click. Secrets will unfold. And what felt like punishment will reveal itself as preparation. There are people who will reappear in your life, but this time not to harm, they come to observe. Your transformation is about to become a public revelation. You are no longer hidden. You're not stepping into the light, you are becoming the light. That's what this blessing carries. It's not just for you, it's through you. Type Amen to get blessing 414. The shift is spiritual before it is physical. So you'll notice peace, clarity, and inner assurance before anything changes outside. That's the divine blueprint at work. Your sleep will be deeper. Your mornings will feel brighter. And the voices of worry will grow quiet. That's how you'll know your name is vibrating in heavenly realms. That's how you'll know it's arriving. Not with chaos, but with calm. Don't wait to feel ready. You already are. This blessing didn't choose you because you're perfect, it chose you because you're aligned. Type Amen to get blessing 606. You've passed the invisible test. The trials you went through weren't random, they were measurements of your character. And heaven is impressed. No one saw how hard you fought to stay kind, to keep believing, to not retaliate. But heaven saw. And now, the reward matches the restraint. Your grace invited greatness. And that greatness now sits outside your door, knocking with golden hands. Let it in. This blessing is not just for celebration, it is for consecration. It will set you apart. It will make you unshakable. Type Amen to get blessing 383. Be aware of sudden emotional shifts. You might cry for no reason, smile without context, or feel weightless in heavy moments. That's your spirit responding to the blessing on its way. This is not about superstition. This is about sacred certainty. You are not imagining things. You are feeling a shift long before the world catches up. This is a rare kind of blessing, the kind that rewrites your atmosphere. It will alter the way others see you, treat you, and talk about you. The most important part? It will remind you of who you really are, chosen, covered, and called. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Nothing will be the same again, and that's the gift. You won't return to your old ways, your old wounds, or your old limitations. This blessing is not just changing your future, it's freeing your past. The weight you've been carrying for others is being lifted. You were never meant to carry it alone. Heaven has reassigned what burdened you. Now, you walk in grace. Now, you flow in lightness. And every step forward will feel like flying. This is not hype. This is holy. And it's unfolding now. Type Amen to get blessing 505. A document will be signed. A door will be unlocked. A person will appear. And you'll realize this blessing has been orchestrated far before you even prayed for it. It didn't just start when you asked, it began when you were born. This is a birthright, not a bribe. You earned it by enduring. You will have moments where it feels too good to be true. But believe it. This is not fantasy, it's divine fulfillment. And once it starts, it won't stop. The flow will be unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 636. Watch how the conversations around you change. The atmosphere will feel lighter. People will become more drawn to your words. That's because you are being elevated in energy and influence. You are not just rising in silence, you are being raised in frequency. The world responds to vibration, and your name now carries a divine tone. It can't be ignored. It can't be imitated. Only you carry this frequency. Only you are chosen for this specific blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 484. It doesn't matter who doubted you. They are not part of this equation. This blessing is between you and God. Period. No one can subtract from it. No one can delay it now. It's already moving through dimensions. You'll see it in the eyes of others when they speak to you. You'll feel it in the air around you. This is no longer a promise, it's a performance. The heavens are making your name known, and your blessing cannot be silenced. Type Amen to get blessing 292. You're not just walking into a miracle. You're becoming one. People will see your life and believe again, because of what happens to you. You are the proof of divine mercy. You are the evidence of unstoppable grace. Your blessing is the testimony others are praying for. What's arriving now will touch generations. It will echo through your bloodline. It will make your last name respected. This is legacy, not luck. This is destiny, not delay. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Your hands are ready to receive what they once trembled to even imagine. The energy has shifted so deeply that even the land you walk on responds differently to your footsteps. It's not just a spiritual shift, it's a divine unlocking of long-awaited fulfillment. Those who once turned their backs will now try to re-enter your life, not out of guilt, but because they sense something unexplainable attached to you. But this blessing isn't shared through pity, it's protected through alignment. Only those who stood with you in the dark will celebrate with you in the light. Your voice will carry new weight. When you speak, opportunities will listen. The authority given to you through this blessing will influence rooms you haven't even stepped into yet. Your dreams are becoming instructions. Your thoughts are becoming blueprints. What you visualized in silence is about to manifest before many. Type Amen to get blessing 929. You'll find peace in places that once triggered pain. The situations that once left you broken will now confirm how whole you've become. That's the power of divine reversal. The rejection was a setup. The betrayal was a push. The delay was a cocoon. And now you're no longer crawling, you're flying. Don't be surprised when you wake up feeling a shift. That's not coincidence. That's divine recognition settling into your reality. You've been promoted in realms before men have even caught up. Your spirit knows before your eyes can confirm it. That's why you've been feeling the shift so heavily. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You won't need to introduce yourself anymore. The blessing will walk into the room first. It will speak in glow, aura, and grace. People will feel something when you enter. It won't be status, it will be presence. Because your name is now attached to something divine. Your value has always been there, but now it's visible. Now, it's undeniable. Now, even those who once mocked you will feel your shift. And when they try to understand it, they will find no earthly explanation. Because heaven does not explain what it blesses. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You are no longer behind. You are ahead, spiritually, emotionally, and energetically. You're walking on a path that was sealed until now. There's a vault in heaven that was never opened until your name reached a specific frequency. And now, the code has matched. The vault has cracked. Inside are things you never even thought to ask for. Answers to questions you didn't know how to form. Rewards for pain you endured in silence. The wait has not been wasted. The tears have not been forgotten. The wounds are not in vain. Every scar has been counted, and every one is now being kissed with purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 7171. This blessing does not make sense in human logic, and that's exactly why it's yours. It is the kind of release that breaks generational cycles and introduces new standards. You were born for this. Born to shift legacies. Born to carry light into places soaked in darkness. This isn't just for you, it's through you. Others will be freed just by watching how your life unfolds. Your story will carry weight because it carries heaven. Every step you take now is covered. Every door you walk through is blessed. And every no you received will turn into divine redirection. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. Archangel Michael says, the spirit of delay is now broken over your life. What should have taken years will now come within days. You are being escorted into sudden favor. You are not lost. You were hidden. Hidden from harm. Hidden from sabotage. Hidden for this exact moment. Now, you will shine. Now, you will soar. And no voice can argue with what God has already released. Let them talk. Let them wonder. Your silence will be louder than their noise. Because favor speaks in ways envy can never understand. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You'll feel it most in your body, waves of rest, chills, weight lifted. That's your soul adjusting to what's already arrived in the spiritual realm. Your body is catching up to your destiny. Don't panic if people leave now. They were not built for this altitude. You're rising too quickly for those still stuck in cycles. Let them go. Your space is being prepared for people aligned with your purpose. This blessing doesn't come with confusion, it comes with clarity. You'll recognize who is sent and who is borrowed. This is your season of discernment and divine precision. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Expect 3 things in the next few days: a divine connection, an unexpected opportunity, and a sign that confirms this entire message. None of these will be random. You may feel overwhelmed. That's okay. Your mind is adjusting to what your spirit already knows. You will be flooded with favor. It won't come one at a time, it will come in clusters. And when it does, you'll know this wasn't luck, it was legacy. Because your name has been sealed in gold. And nothing can break what heaven has authorized. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. This blessing comes with upgrades in your relationships. People who truly love you will show up differently. There will be peace, protection, and progress. Even your environment will change. The air will feel lighter. The places you once dreaded will now feel welcoming. You are not who you were last season. You've been elevated, not just in position, but in perception. The way people see you is about to shift because the way heaven sees you has already changed. You will be recognized. You will be received. And you will be remembered. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. This is your anointed hour. The blessing you carry is not fragile, it's fierce. It can't be stolen, stopped, or switched. You are walking into a fulfillment that others only dream about. Not because you're better, but because you endured. The blessing always finds the one who doesn't give up. And you, beloved, did not give up. You kept going through tears, silence, confusion, and attack. That's why heaven is sending reinforcement. This is your divine compensation. For every tear. Every wound. Every night you cried alone. Type Amen to get blessing 2323.